clues are presented in sets of 4 symmetrically placed answers. You say you only see 3 clues in each set. No worries, just steal 1 word from each clue. The 3 stolen words, taken in clue order, form the set's 4th clue. So that's going to be fun, isn't it? That is going to be fun. It's rotationally symmetric, so we've got 1 across is going to go there, and it'll be presented in a set with all of those. Yep, so we've got 9 groups of clues because they're going to go in those sets. It's going to be an interesting one. Here they all are. Hidae Gno Dseek. This was in January 2014. Give me a first go at solving all the clues. When I get stuck, I'll then go over to you for help. Here we go. 1 across. I tell you what, Meredith. I've had a day today. I've had Tuesday and Thursday were opposites for me. Tuesday, absolutely horrendous start because of Microsoft. Sorry, Microsoft, you ruined my morning on Tuesday morning. So it's a horrendous morning. Basically, it wasn't saving my stuff, despite the fact that I clicked save and then it said save and it was an also save thing. Click X, open the file again. It's not there. Don't know why it was doing that. So that made Tuesday morning very busy. And Tuesday afternoon was lovely and calm and serene. Thursday, today, lovely serene morning, hellish afternoon and evening. 1 across. Stick helium inside yonder nuclear reactor vessel. So one of those words does not belong in that clue, and it will go in the 4th clue. Stick helium inside yonder nuclear reactor vessel. Okay. Call them 1A, 1B, and 1C, by the way. I think that's going to be the only way we're going to get around this. 1A, 1B, 1C. Stick helium. Helium is HE inside yonder, your, thou, nuclear reactor vessel. I feel like yonder or stick is going to be the extra word there, but I'm not sure. I'm going to do batch 1, and then I'm going to come to you for all 3/4 clues. The best comics, dismal morning and afternoon at audition. So at audition sounds like the best comic or the comic. Dismal morning, something. So morning, AM, or afternoon could be PM at audition. So it's going to sound like morn, afternoon, or PM, AM. The Dion's, for example, called Dangerfield a fruit. The Dion's, e.g., called Dangerfield a fruit. We do, of course, know that the enumeration of the last one, of course, yeah, you do that, it's going to be minus. It's going to be 6. So it's going to be a 6-letter word for the bits that we take out. They're all 6-letter clues, basically. Caters, you're just too good. Stop being so brilliant and incredible and clever and amazing. Bloomin' heck, that's incredible stuff. Because that's sort of mini metas, aren't they, in a way? Okay, so at least... I think I'd be cheating. At least... I know you're not, though. That's the worrying thing. I don't know your pronouns, Catus. Yes, I do. You're she. Sorry, I think she. I think. But oh goodness, I bet Kate is amazing at the MIT puzzles. Were you part of Hologro's group, Catus? They for preference. I could do they. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I tried to do the singular they anyway because there's so many people that I can't remember. Particularly when talking online, there's so many people that I'm trying to remember the name of. I don't. So I try to use the. Okay, cool. Thank you, Meredith. I'll use they for you as well. Right. Hints, please, for all 3 of these clues. So Hologro thinks you have 1 across. Hints, please. What's a nuclear reactor vessel? It would be a reactor. Reactor. Nuclear reactor. A bomb, an atom bomb? That's a very uncontrolled nuclear reactor. 4 letters. Oh. It must be 4 letters because they were going to put HE in it. I think yonder is your extra word there. And you get a vessel. So it's got to start with C. Have a meltdown. A core. A core. Cohere. So to stick is the definition. Helium is HE inside nuclear reactor vessel, which is a core. So we've got yonder. Yonder comes out of there. Sneaky definition indeed. So helium inside is the wordplay there, and stick is your anagram. So the best comics: dismal morning and afternoon at audition. Morning and afternoon. Day? The best. What word is going to come out of there? Yonder? First letter, please, for anyone who's got it. I'm sure someone said they have, but I'm not convinced that I'm remembering that rightly now. First letter of the answer, if you have it. Maybe not. Let's have a look at this clue then, 1C, because I know a couple of you have got that. The Dions. Warwicks? Dion Warwick? The Dions, for example. Is that a particular band called Dangerfield, a fruit? Right, 6-letter fruits, everyone. Lemon, mango, orange is the only 6-letter fruit, and it isn't that. The Dions are quintuplets. Okay, that I did know. Sorry, no, I didn't know, but that I needed to know, I'm assuming. So the Dions, for example, okay, so that's a set of 5. Quince and Dangerfield comes out because then it's called, so it's out loud. Quince is a fruit, and quince, TS, is your thing. So we've got yonder something, Dangerfield. That is a very good point. I feel like it's going to be the fruit, but we don't technically know. Technically. But it feels like it's pointing towards the fruit. Yonder what? Dangerfield. And how have you got it? So it's yonder the Dangerfield, yonder best, yonder comic. Is there a comic? Yes, there's a Rodney Dangerfield, isn't there? So that's going to be, so we need an anagram indicator, and it's either comic or dismal. It's one of those two. Rodney Dangerfield. No, I don't know who they are, but I have heard of the name. So it's either comic or dismal that comes out of here. So the best, you reckon dismal. Okay. Yonder dismal Dangerfield. I will take that. So we've got the best comics morning and afternoon at audition. Something day? Has anyone got 1D? 1B? Yeah. I was reading an article about someone who's read 15,000 Marvel comics so they can write a book. It was on The Guardian today. And what they didn't say in the article that I really wanted to know was, how many did you have to read a day to get through 15,000 to read the book? It just took so long. Comic is an anagram indicator. I do know that. Best morning and afternoon at audition. Stronger hints, please, on this one. Because we still can't put them in the grid. We can't put these in the grid, and we won't be able to put 2 in the grid until we look at least 3. Oh, pretty much, Meredith. In the same way that anything can mean drunk. Not getting 1B. First letter, please. Hollow. Definitely. The best. So it's 5-1. The best. Oh, is it going to be someone who was considered the best, like Muhammad Ali? So it's a first name and an initial. Danny P. Next letter, please. Greatest. The best would be greatest. Afternoon is doing something tea. Grey test. The best. Dismal morning. I'm not. Oh, grey. Grey AM and afternoon. Grey day. So it's. So dismal. Oh no, hang on. It's comic that's got to be in there. Comic is coming out. No, what's... You want dismal. Okay, so it's yonder comic Dangerfield. Okay, I will get that. Grade A. Grade A! Right, yes. Oh, it sounds like grade A. Right, there we go. Yeah, it is a homophone thing. Simpson's child hurt a couple of geezers. Simpson's child hurt a couple of geezers. Simpson childs. Well, there's only Bart, Lisa and Maggie, if it is a Simpson child. But maybe Simpson comes out. Hurt a couple of geezers is... It's child that comes out, because if you hurt, you mar. And then a couple of geezers will be GE, so it's nothing to do with the child. Cheeky. Child comes out of there, and we get Marge. Detective game creator, contributing last of money to 1996 presidential candidate. I don't know who was at the 1996 presidential candidates in 1996. Clinton won. Who did he face? I'm going to need you to tell me that. Clinton, Dole, and Perot. Thank you. Last of money must be Y. Doyle. Detective creator. It's not a game. It's a detective creator, Arthur Conan Doyle. Isn't Conan Doyle the surname? So it's not really just Doyle. But anyway, because it's not... Arthur Conan was not the first name, was it? But anyway, it's got to be Doyle. And so we've got detective creator. Last of money is Y. In Dole, you get Doyle. So child's game is what we've got now. River cards hit Erin to win $1,000. River, which usually are, cards hit Erin. Oh, hang on, Rhine. Because anagram of Erin and river. But then to win, oh no. So child's game river, child's game cards, child's game hit, child's... Erin hit Erin to win $1,000. So are we going to put G or K in an anagram of Erin? So that would give us Niger, the river Niger. So I think cards comes out. So child's game cards. What's the fourth there? Ooh. Cards. Child is tot, niece, kid. So the ace of spades. It's only 5 letters. An ace of spades is more than 5 letters. Child's game. Hide and go seek. Hide and seek. First letter, please. Yeah, snap. Yeah, that is... a child. I mean, Joker is the first thing that's come to mind, but that would be cards singular, not cards plural. Jumps. Jacks. A child's game is a... yeah. Jacks. So, no, we don't really. No, it is a game, isn't it? So cards are jacks and it's also a child's game. Right, 3. We might be able to start placing some things soon because one of them will start C, G, Q or R because we will get an intersection here and here. So we will... you know what I'm trying to highlight. So that'll be rather useful. Free program includes health club, gym, and a safe space for tots. I feel like it must be nursery. Nah, I know. If we take health out, free program, which I want to call shareware because that's what I called it growing up. Yes, that's a very good point. And over here, we've got an intersection here as well. Free in health and includes health, gym, and a safe space for tots. Not sure. Rent recording devices to capture a glimpse of odd shooting stars. Odd stars could be SAS. Recording devices, tapes, mics. Recording device would be a mic. So we've got mics to capture a glimpse of shooting stars. Rent. Borrow. Not spotting it. Is it mics? I bet it's not mics because it's not working for me. Quiet men. Again, leak gossip. Quiet is usually sh or p. What did I say? P. It's P. P or SH. Men. Again. Leak gossip. Leak could be ooze, but I don't like it. Gossip could be dish, could be talk, could be... Right. Seeing as quite a few people have got, I say quite a few, Kimchi and Hologrow, and I'm sure Katus, have got this one, 3B. Let's have hints, please. Hints, please. Where's the definition? I think that's my first hit. Meteors. Because those are shooting stars. I'd like to say it that I got that before you told me, but why is it meteors? Yes. A meter. Yeah, I guess a meter is a recording device. Yeah. To capture a glimpse of odd. So therefore rent has come out of there. Rent is doing nothing in that clue. And we will come back to that. Well, we know that that does not go there. Did anyone get 3C? Brent looks like an anagrind on the bonus. Okay. Yes, yeah, Kimchi. Yeah. You were overcomplicating it. I wasn't complicating it enough. It just wasn't getting there. Quiet. Let's say quiet is shush. Oh, let's not delete the clue. That's not a good idea. Shush. Men. Let's say men goes out because I can't think of any words for men. Again would be RE. Leak. If you leak, you let loose, you drip, you... And then you get gossip? No, but PRE instead, leak. Pretell isn't quite right. That doesn't feel terrible. I was right the first time. Darn it. So is it well, it's going to be shush then. Men, chaps, shriek. If gossip is the extra word, then leak could be the definition. No. Okay. I don't know what you mean by that, Katus. That's interesting. What's the next letter, please? It's going to be R. Ooh. 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 Schmear. Men must be M. If you... that's only 6 letters, so... Schmooze? Men... Yeah! Then if you leak, you ooze. So, again, has to go out. Again, isn't doing anything. Quiet men leak gossip. That's that. That S doesn't match the first letter of any of those, so that's semi-promising. Free program includes health club, gym, and a safe space for tots. I'm trying to look for a 7-letter word along here. Program. Does that have any good anagrams? Not that I know of. Something rent again. Rehires. It's going to be something probably. Club is often Y. Oh, of course, health club is probably Y. So it's going to have a Y in it. Gym and a nursery. I still want it to be nursery. Okay, well, let's take this approach. What do you think 3 down is? Just tell me what do you think 3 down is. So let's work at this one this way. Rent again is release. Okay. So that would be free. Free would go there because you free something. You rent. You release it. So program includes Y, gym, and a safe space for tots. I still think it's nursery, but it is not a nursery. What's the first letter, please? So program an app. It's not an app. Program includes space for tots. Pajamas. It's a safe space for tots. Gym in US. Okay, so gym is PE, so if it would be YPE. I'm assuming Is it PE? Is that what it's called in the US? It's either called PE or games here. Okay, good. Playpen. Because YPE, fit that, you get playpen. So program is plan. If you program something, you plan it. So what have we got? PMSR. And the only one that fits is R. So we now know that Rodney's here. No. No. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? MDNJ is what I should be talking about. MDNJ. So it's meteors that fits. And Marge. Those must go there. And can we, now that we've done that, can we do a similar thing? So we have these end in ER and S, so it's N, E, and E. So we know it's Doyle, but we don't know which of the others it is. It's either going to be schmooze or release going along there. But we do have Doyle now that we can fit in. What about so the other one? So it's that one, this one, that doesn't cross with anything. That one and this one, that doesn't cross with anything. Okay, 4. Check offering. Really? So we've got this one, oh goodness, this one and this one, and I'm not gonna colour any more in. So can we do that? So that, what is the second? But 2's only 5 letters, so why have I... Ah, there's a line there, okay. So this is number 2. Oh, this is so confusing. And this is number 1. No. That is number 2, and this one is number 1. Ha! So this is either Niger or Jax, so that's either R or S, and it has to be Rodney because there's no S. That's not right, because it's... Why isn't that right? I really should... What I should have done is I should have labelled them all. I'm going to go and do... Am I going to do that now? It's Jackson Schmooze. Thank you. I'm just going to rely on... E-A-M-O-O. E. Okay. Not a farce at all. That was not a farce. So that means we could put Niger in here. So do we know this one? This is 3, and that must be playpen. And therefore release must go here. All of a sudden we've actually got a lot in the grid, which I was not expecting. The ones don't intersect with any of that, but those 4 are good. There we are. No, 1 doesn't cross anything, but it will do in a minute once we get number 4 in. Check offering from McIntyre, basically. Is it Lena McIntyre? Am I going to need to know who this McIntyre person is? Reba McIntyre is the one. Okay. So if the answer is Reba... Oh! Okay, it's a hidden. It's hidden. It's hidden in McIntyre, basically. REBA. So what's the definition? What's the definition? Offering? Offering from McIntyre, basically? Or check? I'm going to say that I don't think check belongs in that. I think offering belongs in there. Island of Aruba forecast heavy undertow initially. Is that the first letters of things? Island of Aruba forecast heavy undertow initially. AFHU OAHU forecast. Forecast is it doesn't go there. The first letters of Aruba. Of Aruba heavy undertow. That's Oahu, and I've been there and I want to go back. I can tell you exactly where that's going to go. That is going to go right there. Promiscuous, heartless miss, say. Promiscuous, heartless miss, say. I'm wondering if I've missed a line off as well in my grid. I will just check. No, I haven't. I have put in a line instead. What the? I'm looking at the wrong grid. Ha! Yeah, I've put in an extra line. There should not be a line between here and here. I was wondering why that wasn't working. So it should look like that. It should look like. You gonna do it? You gonna do it? No borders, but what? There shouldn't be a line there. I've not been to Kauai. I've only been to Maui. I've only been to Oahu and Big Island. I needed to complete the 5. So there is no. Let's get rid of all the borders and put the borders back in. Line style, yes, and then it goes there and there. Sorry about that. Thank you. Just spotted a mistake there. But not all, because I found some of the sites where Lost was shot on Oahu as well. But yes. Right. Promiscuous, heartless miss. Say first letter, please. Promiscuous. Well, the airport at the end of season 1 is not an airport, my friend. It is just a convention centre. Very disappointing. With a very, very big elevator. I'm not going to allow that, Meredith. But next letter, please. If you're promiscuous, you're loud. You're putting it about a bit. Loose. And if promiscuous is heartless, it's loose becomes lose, and if you miss something, you lose it. Is that right? I'm going to take that. And then we got check forecast say. So the oh goodness. So Oahu has to go here. There is no other place for it. Rain. Is it rain? I want it to be rain, but if it is, I don't know why. Reba, we can't put in lose. Can we put lose in? Yes, we can. We can put lose in there. So we know the second letter is E. Oh, so it's R-E-I-N. That form of check, like a put the reins on something, you check it, and then the forecast is rain. We don't know where they go, but I'm sure we can now start to do some stuff with one. Quince is here. I'm going to say that it is the CE, because it could end, otherwise it's going to end ZS, and I don't like that. So that's where Quince goes. That could be Grade A or Rodney. Oh, is that it? G-A-D-R-O-D. I feel like it's going to be Rodney just because of the collection of vowels and consonants that we've got. Yeah, this could well be rain because then you've got NG, so it's probably going to be that rather than Reba. So Reba's probably going to go... Oh, hang on. We got Reba and Rain. They're both going to start with R. Okay, so that will actually help us. So we now need Grade A along here. That puts that here, and that forces Rodney down here. Poor Rodney. And thus, the last one is... Oh, what is it? Cohere. So that actually fixes all those. It does, Foxy. Yep. Reba and Rain. We'll deal with them in a bit. So it's this one. It's this set. T-S-U-N-A-M-I. Is one of them Tsunami? Let's find out. Yeah, starting our end's just ridiculous. You got to have proper logic, but that's a linguistic analysis. That's fine. Right, is Tsunami coming along? US Mint risked a terrible flooding event. There we go. So risked is your first one that's out. Risked is out. It's an anagram of US Mint A, terrible is your anagram indicator, and that is a flooding event. And I do hope that Tonga recovers well, because it's looking like there was quite a lot of damage there. So I hope that everything goes okay. Yeah. It's in the grid properly, it's fine. TSA ordered language 1. Al ain't flying. Don't tell me that's also Tsunami. So it's either going to start AT, which it could, because TSA ordered, it could be AT and then S. 1 AL just looks like IAL. IAL ain't flying. Is that just an anagram of one? Oh, it's initial? I think that's initial. Just it's an anagram of 1, i.e. the letter I. AL ain't flying. Anagram of that. I-N-I-T. Oh, no, it's not quite right. No, it's got to be a language. In... I want it to be a language. So it could start EP. Won't start EP. Could start AT. Aleutian or something like that. At... Think Eurovision. Oh, wow. How did I not get that? Italian. And it was the Robert De Niro clue that gave it to me. Thank you. So that's got to go there because it can't go there and it can't go there. Capture Greek characters spiel on being crooked. So TSA ordered doesn't go in. Oh, but it probably goes in that AT clue in the top there. Risked. A word for risked that begins AT. Attempted. Something. Capture. Greek characters spiel on being crooked. Ah, epsilon. That is an anagram of spiel on, and it is a Greek capture. So risked, TSA ordered, capture is your final clue. That's your sort of mini meta clue. Epsilon is going along here with no surprise that that's making that ing there. Right. Risked, TSA ordered. So that's going to be ATS. If you capture, you grab. I know, yes, I saw that. Yes. And it's been announced that America Vision is going to start in, I think, the 3rd of March and is scheduled to finish, if they don't pull it, after week 2 or week 3, as one of my learned friends on Twitter very highly recommendedly said, the week or a few days before the first semi-final. I think the day before the first semi-final. That is terrible timing. And it's going to be rubbish doing it over weeks. You've got to do it over a week. You've got to build up the hype. Not doing it week by week is not going to do it. Anyway, I'm still going to watch it, aren't I? Yes, I am. First letter, please. No, don't tell me the first letter. I know what the first letter is. It's A. Third letter, please. Yes, I was linked to it, Hologrow, by Matt, actually. So it's AT. Oh, no, it's ATS. Damn it. At risk. Risked. What word starts ATS? Oh, it could be 2-5, couldn't it? It's going to have to be 2-5. At. If it's risked, it's at. Next letter, please. 4 letters for capture. Grab. Capture. Grab. Take. At stake. No, I'm going to make it all there. There we are. At stake. I spelled stake the right way. 6. Now these... Actually, this should have been where we should have probably just started, because that would have been sensible. So we've got those 4 entries there. So rat, scallion, decontaminating, hypodermically, and consumed. It's going to be none of those. It's good to see you, Shapes, though. Good to see you. Are you doing well? How's London? Is it still Londony? Ealing still Ealingy? Full of eels? Sanction. Formally. Sanction formally feels like a definition. Discussing and repealing emancipation. Okay, that's the first one. Framed by no good shyster, I call you in a frenzied way. That is this one. That is this one. Hysterically. That is hysterically. Because reason. Anagram of shyster. So that's SHY. It's a hidden! Oh dear. Oh dear. That's a 12-letter hidden and everything. That's a rare one. So yeah, no good is out there. Framed by shyster, I call you in a frenzy. That's so good. So something no good. And then something. Dirty pleasure, no admittance deviant. Anagram again. I think admittance might be going out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it could be an anagram of no admittance. Contaminated, yes. What? What? Okay, Shapes. I'm talking to you on the Discord later. Mainly just for all the gossip. But that's good. It's an anagram of no admittance. Dirty, it's contaminated, so pleasure comes out. I've had that. Yeah, it's always taking the pleasure out of things. That's me. And it's got to be, because the others are in Ireland, Northern Ireland, aren't they? Unless they're over for quizzing, and I know that one of them has been recently for job reasons. I don't know. Anyway, so we've got contaminated, we've got hysterically. Sanction. I haven't put these answers in. Let's do that. Contaminated and hysterically. So this, if it's one of the people I've worked with, if it's two, I've worked with two of them. If it's either of them, they are absolutely lovely. And I can't wait to work with them again. If only because we all have our quibbles. We all have our ways of doing things. And which are all different, but we're all very sympathetic to each other. We're all like, yeah, that's fine. Do it that way. That's absolutely fine. And it feels like the rest of the industry doesn't do it. I thought so, close up. But anyway, let's stop speaking. Let's do the crossword. Sanction formally. That feels like a shun word, not an ing word. Ratification. Ratification. Why is it ratification? It is ratification, but why is it ratification? Sanction formally. Ratify. Or just sanction. Because I don't know what the word that comes out is. Emancipation. Why does emancipation? So no good... something no good pleasure. No good feels like an anagram indicator. But I don't know what's going on there. Any thoughts on that one? Discussing and repealing emancipation. No. I'm going to move on yeah. Seize Republican Senator riding yak. So we're at 7. So it's this one. So one of them's aqua. The bluish colour, that's going to be that one. This one. And where's your other one? NATO. So different alliance trains Western Europeans. That's got to be NATO. But why? I don't know, but it is NATO. The bluish colour is aqua. So we're going to put aqua in. Now, the thing is, which of these is 7 down? We've finally found out which one is 7 down. It's this one. It's the bluish colour. So this one is 7 down. What is 7 down in a physical embodiment? Who can say? I can say. If this is 7 up, this is 7 down. And of course, one of them is an actual 7 up. We will actually have a 7 up. Whatever this one is 7... No, it's also 7 down, isn't it? We've got 2 7 downs and 2 7 acrosses. Oh, is it a hidden? Oh, it is silica. So it revealed is an extra, and it's hidden in silica quartz. So we've got that. Different alliance, I feel is the definition. Trains Western Europeans. Oh, I think Western might come out actually. Not sure. Seize Republican Senator riding yak. Grab. Grab. If you see something, you grab it. So if you yak, you talk, you gab. So Senator is out of that one. So Senator reveals. What are they going to reveal? They're going to reveal EL something E. Is there a particular senator that Oh, yeah. Senator reveals alliance. Okay. That's good. Good clue, actually. So this one isn't. This is another 7 down. So it wasn't the 7 down that I was expecting, but it is 7 down. And what is the... It's the still that. Still that. Yeah. Different trains, Western Europeans. So EL something E. Trains are the EL, the L's in Chicago. So different is else. And then Western Europeans? Oh, it's literally the Western letter of European. It's the letter on the left-hand side. Clever, clever. Boop. Those are all in. Does that mean that we can... Was there something that I hadn't put in? Oh. So this was gratification minus the G, was it? Oh, so hang on. So is that ratification? Because that's gratification minus the G. And you think 6A is deliberation. No, it's got to be deliberating. But that's what you meant, yeah. So formally discussing and repealing. So it's D and then liberating or something like that. But yes, deliberating. Good. And I'm very much looking forward to filling in the middle of the grid so it looks less like something. Let's look at 8 then. Native relief organisation supported by Knox family. So we've got this one. So we've got A blank blank, O blank F, something blank A, and sanction comes out. Oh yes, of course. Thank you. Let's complete the crossword. Native, I feel, is the definition. Relief organisation might just be UN, supported by the Knox family. Do I need to know something about the Knox family? I mean, there's Fort Knox, because family might come out. Do I need to know anything about the Knox family? Hope not. I'm going to have a look at the next clue whilst those come in. Okay. Change Reduced Americans with Disabilities Act protest marginally. Change Reduced Americans with Disabilities Act protest marginally. I thought he was in Cardiff, Shapes. I thought he lived in Cardiff, but maybe... There we go. Okay. Not spotting this one. Switching sides, speak for a fat muse. Okay, errato, because it's the muse is errato. But I don't think they're a fat muse, so I'm going to make fat come out. And then orate backwards is errato. So that goes there. We've got that one. So now we know... It's the word that comes out on the go. Yes, yeah. Apologies. We should probably do 9 to stop that. In fact, let's do 9. Because that is the last set, actually. So we're just dealing with these 8 clues now, actually. Ex-Marines. Because we've also got Claire, Mise, Ina. Oh, is that going to be eyeliner? I'm going to guess that's eyeliner. And Artie. Oh, is it not reversed? No, it's you just swap the sides. That's a good point. Ex-Marines. Crazy call about Mr. Clapton of the office staff. Mr. Clapton is Eric. Clerical. So Eric in... Is there an ex-marine thing that I thought that was a seal, but oh, crazy! So ex-marine comes out. That probably is going to be a seal or something like that later on. Crazy call. That's anagram of call around Eric, and that's of the office staff. Clerical. Make the most of Aphorist's new motto. Is that an anagram of some kind? Make the most of. So what have we got? Oh, so that's an examiner. Whatever that is, it's an examiner. And maximize. So maximize is a motto. So make the most of. I don't understand the middle bit of the clue, but it is definitely maximize. Inspector is an examiner. Inspector found handmade object in attic far off. No, hang on. It's impossible. Examiner actually goes there. This is artifact. Because that is literally... it's an anagram... I thought it was going to be another hidden, but it's an anagram of attic far. So you've got artifact there. So somehow it lended itself to looking like one was actually another. So inspector moves across. Ex-marine, anagram indicator, inspector. So new must be what comes out. So make the most of an aphorist's motto. What's an aphorist? An aphorism is a maxim. Okay, so that, yeah, maximize. So we've got artifact, clerical. We put them all in. That's worked. So we've got Erato, and we've put that in the grid. So local looks good. Native, could that be local? Relief organisation supported by Knox family. Change reduced Americans with disabilities protest. Oh, don't tell me it was in. Don't tell me this is a hidden in here. Is a hidden in here? You're saying it's my favourite. What? Technically, it's international. Okay. Ah! Oxfam. It's hidden in Knox family. So relief organisation. So native plops down. So we get relief organisation in Knox family. That is Oxfam. So that goes there. So we've got A blank T and local. So those are the two. So this one, change, adapt. Change is adapt. Now, why? Disabilities Act. Disabilities Act, is that... so Reduced Americans is A. Disabilities Act is DA. And then the margins of protest is PT. We get... what comes out? Reduced. Okay, yes, of course you don't. That's redundant for the Americans bit. So you get adapt, and thus, so reduced. So reduced fat is going to be local. If something is local, it's got less fat, and it's local if it is native. Whoops. So we'll put them in the grid, and that, my friends, is Hide and Go Seek. Da-da, because I haven't got my buttons in. Actually. Yes, it'll work.